Back again. Back again.
Oh, there I am. I'm here. Hello.
Sometimes it just takes a second. But first, Red, congratulations on the rematch win.
Woo. Thank you.
For people who weren't paying attention, what did you win?
So it's essentially the equivalent to I'll put this in Rocket League terms. We won NA regional number 1 for rematch. With my new squad this squad is a week old, like officially. So very good results for early on, and we have another one this coming Friday for regional number 2. So we'll see how it goes.
Do you have your own rematch Wikipedia page?
Hang on. I might. I know it was a while. It's probably it's probably very outdated because I think the person that was doing them is no longer doing them.
Because Wikipedia has a rematch one.
Okay, so let me see. I don't have my own page yet. I am on a Wikipedia. I'm on Wikipedia, but they haven't updated it in quite some time for North America. And partially, I think it's just because whoever was supposed to maintain it is no longer. Who knows? Maybe that's something I try to do.
Fair.
But I'm at least on
there. Fair.
He's canon. Our boy is canon on Wikipedia.
I am a canon.
I gotta add another shout out to the podcast because iAtomic from MLE has a Wikipedia page because his name was featured on a main RLCS broadcast as part of Team Axel back in the day. So it gave him enough Wikipedia points for a Wikipedia page, and his Wikipedia page is just a link to our website.
That's awesome. That is big.
Pretty funny.
It's a time. But nevertheless, here we are. Welcome back to the Boost Overball podcast to listeners new and old. Hello and welcome to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Kyle, K-Cube in the top left. In the top right, we got Red with the Nutella. And in the bottom, we got Quili with another various snacks. Looks like edamame and...
But you're missing out on the nut. You're missing out on the nut train. He's got Nutella. It's got nuts in it. This is...
edamame?
I don't know what that... Nutrain is like nuts. Nut granola. It's nuts and granola.
Where's your snacks? Barren desk over there.
Closest I can do for you is Starburst jelly beans.
Of course.
It's a good snack. Of course. It's a great snack.
Nut shaped? Hear me out, maybe?
It's a nut shape. They're inside the shell. If you bust open a peanut, that's what a peanut looks like in there, pretty much.
That's all I got. Yeah, I purposefully cleared off the desk so you can't see the shit that I have on it. It's just in the corner over here, just off camera.
Yeah, mine's all protein shakes and everything else surrounding me.
God, he's just getting those gains.
Trying, man. Trying to be cheap beef, dude. He's too jacked. Need to show him up. The only content creator I know that's like yoked. Oh, I lied. Jamaican Coconut's pretty yoked too.
And Jamaican Coconut has his name on a decal in the game, or a coconut.
Bro, he's got his coconut on a decal. Shout out, John. I have bought that Genji decal.
Me too. But nevertheless, on this episode, we got the conclusion of the 1v1 bracket with OCE, SSA, MENA, and North America concluding and crowning their champions. We now know our 4 players that are going to be headed to Worlds to compete for a 1v1 World Championship. So we'll talk about the results. We'll give our insight. We'll give a very brief prediction on who we think is going to win the 1v1 event before moving on to some NA LCQ roster rumors and finishing off with our weekly Quili question. Are you guys ready to go?
Let's do it. Start. Fire away.
First off, let's start in OCE, one of the regions similar to SSA that will not have representation at the World Championships, but nevertheless, our players making the top 8 through the upper bracket from Group A are Banana Head and Super Lucky. And from Group B, we have Hunter and Torsos. Our players making it through the lower bracket from Group A are Prompt and Caleb. And from Group B, we have Gus and Interlude 19. So then moving into the playoffs, we have a top 4 of Super Lucky and Caleb, in which Caleb is able to win 4-1. And we have Banana Head versus Gus, in which Gus is able to win 4-3, which sends us to a grand finals of Caleb versus Gus, in which Gus is able to win 4-1, taking home the OCE 1v1 champion title and a grand total of $4,000. However, I don't know if that's Australian dollars or US dollars. Oh, nope, it's US dollars, according to Wikipedia. So congratulations to Gus, or to Caleb on that. No, Gus.
Everything's converted to USD. We are the one currency.
We are the One Ring.
Yeah, congratulations to Gus though. We would have obviously loved to see our boy. I probably enjoy Fiber make it, but I don't even.
He didn't even play. He didn't sign up.
Yeah, I don't even think
Dude,
he
I don't
registered.
think-
We
I
talked
don't
about
think-
last week.
I don't think Fiver's a 1v1 guy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, there's only like a handful of people in OCE that seemed like they had a chance of winning it. It's not like they have their own Moxie, who's like a demon that specifically won. So it was any of their basic pros. So yeah, but I mean, even Moxie didn't even win his own region.
Yeah, but it's
A very like unexpected one. Like you could not really predict this region for the 1v1s, because I mean the guy that goes on to win it, Gus, he made it through in lowers for his group. Like you lose to Torsos, who then Torsos going into playoffs gets swept by Banana Head and then loses 2-4 to Caleb. So like if you predicted Gus winning this, go hit the tables if you're of age.
you got the motion.
You got the motion. Because, I mean, Gus pulls off the lower bracket run of dreams, 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-1. I mean, he had it. He had the ice, unlike other players on Sunday. Cough, cough. Particular.
Catching. You're wearing the NRG jersey. It's fine.
Come on.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting too to see kind of who signed up and who didn't. Right? Obviously, you see Daniel that didn't sign up in NA, but only 2 power members sign up, only 2 wildcard members sign up, but all of Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs sign up. So, nevertheless, it'll be interesting to kind of see how it goes and why, if we get to hear from, depending on who makes it to Worlds here from OCE, as their OCE tiebreaker series has been announced for July 26th. And that is a best of 7, winner qualifies for Worlds, loser goes home type of match. So if Power able to win, I'll ask Fiber there why he didn't do ones, but same with Fever from Wildcard. But yeah, anything else you guys want to mention about OCE before we jump across to SSA?
I'm all good. So keep it rocking. Get global.
Okay.
More global.
Yep. Players making the top 8 through the upper bracket are Guns, Sweaty, and from Group E we have Snowy and To Die For. And through the lower bracket we have Elakim, Zia, and Declan. And from Group E we have Ravi and Joel Ditas. Moving into our top 4, we have Snowy taking down To Die For 4-2. And then we have Guns sweeping Ravi 4-0. And in the grand finals, Guns again sweeps, but this time Snowy sweeps 4-0. So Guns perfect swept Swiss and perfect swept playoffs. He dropped 1 game in groups to finish a total of 27-1 for the event. And the only game that he dropped was to Declan. And a good point from Oof in chat is he triple crowned an SSA. He's won in all 3 events in SSA. So a huge congratulations to Guns and a dominant ones performance from him. But
yeah, and we get Guns, obviously 5 years being one of the teams that made both events, if actually all 3 events. Obviously, only other org being Pioneers that fought for events. So to have them both duking it out, a little friendly competition between Guns and Snowy, we get to see who comes out on top. And obviously, it's just for prize and just for glory in the SSA region. But yeah, Guns earned it, and congratulations to him.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic results by Guns. One thing I did find interesting is that we didn't see any of the Spanish imports really playing in the 1v1 tourney. Kind of surprising. I was looking through and I was like, I see a whole lot of the of the region, but you're not seeing any of your Tekkas or essentially any of your Spanish thirds, if you will, of the majority SSA teams. So kind of interesting that
I don't think that they were allowed to.
I'm seeing a couple French flags in the groups.
So it's not actually a French flag. It's
So it's just
Réunion.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is that not the same flag as the French flag? Am I dumb?
No, it is, but it's not. Like, it's not French.
It's like yeah, it's like
They copied their homework word for word, bar for bar.
It'd be interesting that if they wouldn't be allowed, because I mean, that's their region technically, right? Like
but they're importing.
Diaz plays in NA.
Diaz played in NA.
Yeah, that's true.
Like he flew into NA for championship Sunday.
Oh, he did?
Oh. I'm pretty sure. That's what I was hearing on Chalkcast. I think Garrett was talking about it. So, I mean, kind of interesting to see, but who knows? Maybe they didn't want to deal with the ping side of things with it if they were already back home.
So, a little bit of searching says minor regions, so like APAC, OCE, and SSA, players with legal residency in minor regions are permitted to sign up and play in any one of the major region opens or SAM. However, doing this locks you out of the corresponding events in your local region, and minor region players cannot advance to the World Championships by qualifying through a foreign region. So it looks like minor region players can go to major regions, but not the other way around.
Still confused, but okay.
I am trying to clarify here. Oh, yep, here we go. You must hold permanent legal residency or citizenship in an SSA country to sign up for the SSA 1v1.
Oh, that was probably it. They probably
you cannot move from a major to a minor region, but you can go from a minor region to a major region, or in Diaz's case, from major to major. So, like, if Jack wanted to compete in an NA 1v1, he could have.
That makes sense, because I know a lot of the SSA imports, at least I'm aware of, have actual residency there. Majority of them are just the true import, compared to APAC, who has a surprising amount of imported players that have retained residency and legal status there.
Yeah, the one that I'm thinking of most is Maxu in APAC.
Yeah, Maxu, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's also kind of interesting to me, at least for SSA, that the top 4 was 5 Fears and Pioneers. Both 5 Fears SSA players and both KCP SSA players. So good to see that. Good to see the competition, and man, Guns. What an event. That rivals Zetao in 2s.
Yeah.
Actually ties Zetao in 2s.
Did he only lose one lock the entire time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it then.
But that one's in EU.
3-0. Fair. It was like Zetao, I think, has a little more weight to it, but
he took down KC, took down Gentlemates, took down all of these teams. Sweet fashion.
It's still incredibly impressive, though.
It really is. But again, that's kind of all I got on SSA. Anything else that you guys wanted to add?
I was gonna say, that also sounds like a really stress-free weekend, because we obviously know how stressful ones is as a game mode. That's the game mode you go to lock in your mental. That's got to be the most stress-free run.
I don't know about lock in, but more so, I probably test your mental.
Not test, but it's like lifting weights. You're gaining the strength in that department.
It's like, I don't know if I go Q1s to help my mental. I go Q1s to see how we're doing.
Or here's my solution: just don't Q1s.
I mean, also fair. Or my solution:
don't Q Rocket League. Yeah, I was waiting for that one to come out.
Read how to uninstall.
Yeah. Step 1, uninstall. Step 2, remove from favorites on Steam library. Step 3, profit.
Step 3, go to the events in person, bet on things because I know ball
Profit.
profit. Repeat.
Brain nourishment.
But next up on our docket is MENA, and I'd say it's very surprising, but like only a little bit, right? So we'll go through it, and then I'll talk about a little bit why it was surprising and what happened. So making the top 8 through the upper bracket, we have Nupo and Killers. And from Group B, we have Nush and TRK. And through the lower bracket from Group A, we have Ops and Fahad. And from Group B, we have Willie and FBI. So there is one name there that you probably would have expected to hear and didn't, and that is Rawas. Who went 3-0 and beat TRK in groups, but was unable, or in Swiss, but was unable to make it out of groups as he loses to Nush in 5 and then loses in 5 to FBI. So does not make the top 8, does not have a chance to compete for a 1v1 title in MENA or at the World Championships. So then moving into our playoff bracket, into the top 4, we have Nush and TRK, in which TRK is able to win in 6. And we have Nubo sweeping FBI 4-0. And in the grand finals, we have Nubo taking down his teammate TRK 4-3 and winning in 7. So TRK lost to Rawas, Rada, and Nupo twice. Rawas lost to Nush and FBI in groups and doesn't even make a top 8. So, like I mentioned, kind of unexpected in terms of Rawas not even making a top 8, but completely expected Nubo winning 1v1 again. That's not really that much of a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic to watch, by the way. I listened to this on a car ride from Micro Center, funnily enough, to fix the PC.
Shout out, sponsor us.
But I mean, Nubo, obviously 1v1 champ yet again for MENA. However, not as easy as you would have thought. And I mean, realistically, going into game 6, you're thinking, oh my god, it's gonna be TRK because he had double match point. But that boy Nubo locks in, and I mean, just absolutely, just kind of shows why he's the 1v1 champ for MENA. I mean, gonna give the world champ. I don't think he'll have it as easy per se this year for the world champ title, but I think for sure that he's gonna be definitely one of the front runners.
Yeah, and I think obviously I think a little bit of friendly fire here with TRK versus Nobu. Obviously teammates in the threes aspect of things. But yeah, every game I watched the entire series. Every game TRK won. It was I think they were all 1-goal games, and then like every single game that Nobu won, they were all like dominant blowouts for the most part. I think there's like 1 or 2 outliers for either way, but like it just seemed like TRK was like fighting tooth and nail to just barely get past Nobu, and then Nobu was just blowing TRK out of the water, and TRK, no matter what the score was, refused to take a forfeit.
Yeah, he almost took it as like his own personal timeout, right? He'd be playing, but honestly, I think he was just out there in free play at that point, just keeping the tires warm, keeping the fingers going. But because I mean, I think did like Nupo get like a 10 spot? I think at one point,
So
for one of the games or something.
the score lines for this, and again, it's ones. There's a lot more goals than normal, but 6-5 TRK, 11-2 Nubo, 7-4 TRK, 5-4 Nubo, 10-6 TRK, 10-3 Nubo, 9-5 Nubo. So he put up double digits on him twice and had a 9. TRK did it once and had a 7. So, a lot of goal scoring, but definitely a good showing from Nobu and from TRK as well. I did not expect him to make a grand finals. I kind of expected like Kalir's or
Even
Rawas. Yeah, Rawas especially.
Except he went out super early. Ross didn't even make playoffs.
Nope, top 12.
Yeah.
Or
So
12th to 16th.
yeah, so MENA's all over the place. I feel like there's a 4-headed race, and came down to 2 obviously great options. The final 4 obviously is not the 4 that we were all expecting. But yeah, no, Cinema in the end. Wish it was a little bit closer in that game 7. It looked like there was a chance TRK would give like a little bit of life, but then Nobu would just fire in 3 straight goals off kickoff. And not nearly as many air dribble bumps as I thought there'd be. More of just like Nobu just playing the boost smarter, playing the bump smarter, not like air dribble bumps, obviously. But yeah, Nobu was just on one. TRK was doing his best, but it's just hard to beat Nobu in once.
Yeah, I mean the way less air dribble cringe than I would have expected as the air dribble cringe master himself.
It's like, can we even call it air dribble cringe? It's 80% of the 1v1 meta at this point.
Yes, I'm
Like,
still
at least
I'm still gonna call it that, even if it's wrong.
I'll call it cringe for any other game mode, but like 1v1 at this point, like it's just another style at this point.
Yeah.
Like if you aren't expecting to get air dribble bumped at least once, then you're not really queuing ones.
Or you're not good enough for people to do that yet.
Well, then there's that.
But last but certainly not least, we have NA. And we teased it a little bit earlier, but First Killer did the First Killer thing. But our players making the top 8 through the upper bracket. From Group A, we have Zach and Evo. And from Group B, we have Diaz and AJ. Bit of a surprise there. Through the lower bracket from Group A, we have Zapatos and Wavy. And from Group B, we have Bora and First Killer. So First Killer, before we go into our playoff matchups, let's talk about the groups a little bit here, a little bit more in detail. And First Killer dropping to Diaz in 5 and goes down to the lower bracket and is able to sweep Wiz to secure his top 8 spot. But Bora dropping to AJ wasn't exactly what I had on my bingo card. And Wavy dropping to Zach, I also didn't see that happening as handily as it did.
Yeah, it was a very interesting group stage. I mean, some of these matchups were absolutely cinema. I mean, getting First Killer Diaz in the same group side, I think was a crazy matchup. As we see, turned into an even crazier matchup later down the line. But that boy AJ still got it. I think I forgot who I saw tweeted this. It might have been Coconut. But talking about how most Rocket League pros don't retire because they don't got it anymore. Most of the time they retire because they just don't have time or have better things to do with their lives, in their opinion. As I think we can see with AJ, like he easily, in my opinion, could compete at the highest level if he wanted to find a team. It's more so just him not really wanting to. He's just kind of doing it for the love of the game, just hanging out. He likes ones and decides to run it, and you go and make Champ Sunday. I mean, that's awesome.
For the record, it was a Danger Taco tweet.
A Danger Taco, thank you. I knew it was like one of the Rocket League creators.
AJ definitely went on a crazy run. I think it was even said about that when he was on the Gas team. That AJ didn't need to be playing for fun with Garrett and Squishy. Like he was still good enough to keep up.
Oh yeah,
obviously, it's a lot to dedicate your life to playing Rocket League 8 hours a day all year round. You have no choice because you have to be practicing, grinding on top of things. So obviously it's a lot of stress. It's a lot. It's just a video game. There's a lot to it. It's still a full-time job at the end of the day. It's also the stress of having to compete and be better than other people. The mindset of losing and having to cope with that. So it's a lot. It's a lot of weight on your shoulders. So it's understandable, but
getting Botox in your hand to prevent sweating
could be the move.
AJ did do that.
He did do that.
Yeah, he did do that. But I think he did that more so for personal reasons, not actually competing. It was actual health.
Just had sweaty hands.
like his hands were just like medically that bad, like when it comes to this like sweatiness. And I can imagine how that can be annoying, if not detrimental, to just everyday activities.
Tell bro to get a grip. He's like, how? How do you want me to do that? It's gonna slip out. No, too niche. My bad. But yeah, no, this event was awesome. Zach, I obviously thought he was going to do great. So him beating Wavy, that's just another walk in the park for him. I said Diaz would take the whole thing if Diaz played on NA soil. And according to Chalkcast and Red, he did. And guess what? He did that whole dang thing because Diaz is the best ones player in NA.
And on that note,
Obviously,
in our playoff bracket, moving into the top
my
four,
bad. I thought. My bad. I skipped
How
ahead.
dare
That's
you
on me.
jump the gun?
we were doing
Gosh,
groups, but
it's on me.
we're all good. But in our top four, we have Diaz sweeping Wavy, and we have First Killer sweeping Evo, which brought us into a grand final of the Juggernauts, in which Diaz is able to take down First Killer in Game 7 overtime to take home the NA 1v1 championship, and First Killer again comes up short on a Sunday. But
Cinema.
again, shout
Cinema.
out to Oof for knowing ball and having FK losing in grand finals to Diaz. I'm pretty sure that he did. But also
Everyone's just hating on FK.
I know.
It's just so easy.
It's low hanging fruit at this point.
it's rolled off the tree.
Or
at this
sorry,
point.
fourth hanging fruit.
I say we call him fruit killer, but that sounds kind of like an offensive term. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't call him grape killer. That's not the same.
I don't know if that one will go over well. You know,
no, he's not.
We're allies in this party.
He's not a grape.
Yeah,
Not great.
he's his own category.
Yeah. Choking hazard? I don't know. But also to your point, Quilly, Diaz and Reveal and Zach did play together. I don't know if Zach was at the facility, but definitely Reveal and Diaz were, because in Diaz's winner interview, Reveal came up behind him during the interview and showed a picture of Alpha Cap's face on his phone, and then went and sat down on the couch in the background. So he definitely was there. So he was playing in NA. So,
to my knowledge, of what I saw, Zach I think was in his house the whole time because he's got his setup. I don't remember seeing him in the SSG facility.
Yeah, I don't think he was. I think he played from home.
Yeah. But yeah. Go Diaz. Thank you for proving me that. I mean, I said Diaz. That was my first thing. I did have a second guess after, but I said Diaz if he plays on NA soil.
You did say that, yep. And then we did have SSG friendly fire in upper quarterfinals, where Diaz took down Zach, and then Zach lost the first killer.
Ruined the chance at the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
God damn it, Diaz. That's coming out of your salary, buddy. I'm talking to the upper heads at SSG now.
But to your credit also with Zach, he lost to both finalists. And only both finalists.
What I say? Zach's a demon on defense. He's the freaking goat. I strayed away from the SSG shit, but as soon as Zach unretired, it's like I'm back. I was just waiting
to the
for my
moon.
glorious king. To the moon. SSG's taking that rocket ship to the moon. Do I miss Kofor? Yes, Kofor was a beast. But dude, if we still had Kofor, Zach, Reveal running, dude, I think SSG would be a problem. But unfortunately, that lives in the hands of ifs, woods, woulda, coulda, woulda, whatever, all the other things.
Hold on. I don't know if they'd necessarily be as much of a problem as you think they are, though. Do you think Kofor meshes in with Zach and Reveal better than Diaz currently?
The demo meta was unstoppable, at least in NA.
For like all of not even a full season.
It was a really awesome full season, almost full season. Okay.
Yeah, and
all right.
Oof had a good point. SSG could still win the organizational Triple Crown.
That is still in play. SSG is the only org with a team or with a player in every single game mode.
Big ups.
Right.
Big ups, SSG.
Yes, sir. SSG to the moon, quite literally.
But was there anything else that you guys wanted to talk about for NA, MENA, SSA, or OCE before we do a little bit of a preview on our Worlds matchup?
All good here.
Okay. Well, moving into the World Championships for 1v1, our matchups for the first round are as follows. We have Nubo taking on KV1 and we have Nas taking on Diaz. So we'll give our predictions here in a second, but I thought it was kind of interesting that we have two Brazilians, one from Sam, one from NA, and technically speaking, kind of, we have two MENA players, one Nubo and one Nas, because Nas is Moroccan, and MENA standing for Middle East and North Africa, in which Morocco is definitely North Africa. However, for the longest time, Moroccan players have played in EU. So, Itachi, I'm looking at you. But nevertheless, technically, two Brazilians, a Saudi player, and a Moroccan player. Good for the sport of Rocket League to see that much diversity, especially not coming from a different major European nation or from the U.S. So exciting for that. And what do you guys do? You think KV1 stands a chance against Nubo?
No. Not a chance. Congrats, KV1. You made it to Worlds. KV1 wasn't on a team.
He
that
played
called
for
Worlds
Furia
either.
last year, then
That's
moved
right.
to
He was
moved
like the
to
third
Secret,
or fourth
and now
seed.
he's on BS plus competition.
Well,
I guess
Furia's been the same three all.
At
like,
the end of last season, he was on Furia.
Mhm,
And then he got
mhm.
dropped. Fury made a roster move. He went to Secret, and then he got dropped from Secret to go to BS Plus competition. So he really has fallen a little bit from grace, but he gets a free trip. He gets a free trip to Worlds for this. So big win
Yeah,
for KV1.
I think all three of us and KV1 will win the same amount of ones games. To put it kindly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, congrats, you made it to Worlds. Assuming you don't, I mean, they can still make it LCQ, right? I think Sam's got LCQ spots, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So, there's still a chance BS Plus competition can go in there, snag an LCQ spot, and KV1 will be at Worlds no matter what. But hey, congrats! You get to go to Dickies, get to hang out, play 4 games of 1v1 that you lose every single one.
Get to watch Monkey Moon win Worlds.
Get to watch Monkey Moon win Worlds, probably again. But yeah, I mean, no, it's Nubo all the way 4-0. The only way it's a 4-1 is Nubo decided to try KBM for game 1.
Damn, that would be insane too if he did that. No, the only way KV1 wins a game is if he runs out of water.
Ooh, that is a fair point. And it's probably gonna be hot in Dickies. It's gonna be hot.
I don't want to talk about it.
September in Fort Worth.
It feels like
It'll be
Fort
like
Worth
108.
here at my house right now.
It's gonna be like 108 there when we're there in Dickies. Like, how do we go a blizzard in Boston to September heat in Dallas Fort Worth?
Gotta get we gotta get a B&B with a pool. Gotta get a B&B with a pool.
Absolutely. Do a pool podcast?
Ooh, that would actually be sick.
That's just a hot tub stream.
Yep.
Essentially hot tub stream, but with that, but it's just a pool on a very hot day.
We all wear bikinis.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Boost over ball design bikinis. Hit the merch store if you're interested.
That would be amazing. But our second matchup is Nas and Diaz, the Brazilian matchup. So who do you guys like in this one? And what do you think?
I love Diaz. I think he's definitely got more of a chance than KV1 at winning their respective series. But it's Nas.
So
I mean, Nas beat Zen, and at the time the Zen we saw was going crazy.
Yeah,
I think it's Nas all the way. I could see like a 4-1, a 4-2. But realistically, I mean, I think it's destined to be Nas to take the win here.
Quili, what do you think?
Well, I think Diaz has much more of a chance than we expect. Obviously, he's a ones main, at least to my knowledge. His playstyle definitely shows that. So I think he definitely has a fighter chance. Well, if it wasn't apparent, he definitely has a better chance than KV1 does against Nobu. So this one will at least be hopefully, assumingly, a more competitive bout. So I'd say he at least I'd give him at least a 15-20% chance. I wouldn't say he's completely dead in the water. I would say the odds are not likely for him, as Nas, well, regardless of Ed Diaz being the NA
representative.
Yeah, I think Nas will still be the fan favorite, also because he's got the characteristics, he's got the the emotion that he shows on stage. He's
The
got
lack of seat
emotes.
time.
Yeah, the lack of seat time. He starts all over. Pause, all over the stage. He just goes crazy up there, and he also he just gets the crowd going.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be a lot for Diaz to try and fight back on. But I'm gonna wish him the best. I will say he's it's not like a 0% chance. It's not. It's
Oh,
definitely
no.
there's a chance there for an upset.
I would tend to agree. I think, but both of you as well. I think Nas is going to take this one. I think it's going to be close though, maybe like a 4-2. But and before we do our grand final prediction, and this will be a little bit maybe hopefully more close. But if we're ranking these players 1 through 4, starting out at 4, are you guys picking KV1?
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I figured. So KV1, then Diaz, and then probably Nas, and then probably Nubo is probably the order of
Yeah.
operations here. But moving into our grand final, Quili, I'll let you go first on this one. Who do you have winning the 1v1 World Championship? Is it Nubo or is it going to be Nas?
I have Nas winning the whole dang thing. I think Nobu. I've said it last time. It didn't happen last time I won, but it happens in 3 still regardless. He still can get shell shock. He still can be shut down. Like it looks like emotionally and physically, he'll just like turn into a shell, and he just looks like he won't want to be there. And again, with Nas's personality, his ability to he pretty much has a microwave badge where he could just get hot in an instant.
The rare
And that's
2K shout out there.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that's a pull.
2K grinder here. But he will. He's got that ability in him, and again, his ability to just make the crowd just immediately just do nothing but cheer for him. I think he may be able to pull a stroke of luck out here and get the win.
Fair. Red, do you agree, or are you saying he's going back to back?
I think he's going back to back. Albeit I think NASA's improved heavily in the 1v1 department, as shown. I mean, winning Europe 1v1 is no small feat. However, this is a Nubo who we've already seen him tried and tested against his teammate in TRK. He only dropped before TRK. He only dropped 3 games through the 1v1 MENA circuit, which MENA as a region for some reason really love their 1v1s. I don't know why. They really love it. So I think Nubo, I mean, he's been there, he's done that. He's already done this once on the world stage. We're back at it again. Realistically, I think he's going to handle business as B. I doubted him last season against Moxie. I've learned my lesson not to doubt Mr. Nubo when it comes to 1v1. So I got Nubo. I got Nubo in 6.
All right, I got a question for you. Are you taking TRK and Nas in a 1v1?
That one would be closer. I think it would be close. I think it would be very closer. I would see that one going 7, and it would depend on the day. But I think Nubo.
No, TRK and Nas.
But yeah. Like I'm saying, like TRK Nas, I think would go 7, go the distance, and very much closer to a coin flip. But I think winning in regards to Nubo and Nas, I think Nubo's got the edge.
Nubo? Oh
Yes.
In terms of the TRK and Nas matchup, you think Nubo has the edge?
Well, sorry. I'm like comparing the two. Like I'm like talking about your point, but then also going back to like.
I get you. I pick it up. So I think Nas is a better ones player, and TRK gave him trouble. Took him to 7. Definitely made him sweat. He had him on match point in 6. And Nobu was obviously able to clutch up in 6. And then the 7th game, making sure I don't say those words in sequence. But yeah,
Wait, why?
I think not game 6, and then the game after the number after that.
Oh,
I don't know what number. I can't count. I just
there you go. It clicked finally. It clicked. You saw.
I was trying to see if I could bait him into saying it.
No.
Oh, bro, nah, not a second these. No.
If I say it, I'm gonna obligatorily have to do it on stream, and I don't want to do that.
That's fair. That's fair. But also, Oof, the MENA man himself, said Nas in 7 OT.
Let's go.
See, but this is also the
Reverse
media man,
psychology, though, for him.
media man himself, who has, I don't think, ever called, as of this season, I don't think he's called MENA to win anything.
We've
So-
both been on the Monkey Moon to win Worlds train since the beginning.
Okay, that's Monkey Moon. That's not MENA. That is Monkey Moon.
It is MENA right now.
If we knew at the beginning of the season, before, if you took the team label from Monkey Moon and said Worlds is back at Dickies, it did not matter what team Monkey Moon was on. We were going
Yeah.
to say he was going to win it.
That's fair.
It's Twisted Mind powered by Dickie. Or powered by Monkey Moon. Whichever one.
Brought to you by Dickies.
Yeah. Dickie's
Let this-
Arena and Monkey Moon. In collaboration.
Speaks Arabic, he's MENA. Okay, fair enough.
They are
I mean,
commenting
there's
in
a-
Arabic, which is
I
still
mean,
a
there's
crazy thought.
There is a lot of English people then. That's a lot of. If we're going off of that logic, there's quite a few people that speak English. Huh.
It's not coming. Oh, also, you know,
Zenzene!
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
you know what I have
I've
to
seen
say?
that man with an American flag speak English and a Boston University sweatshirt.
Yeah, but yeah.
You know what I do have to say
Basically it.
about English though?
What?
It's not coming home.
No. Oh, you can't
Hey,
confirm.
You heard it here
Did they get
first.
eliminated?
No, it's
Not
just
yet.
not coming home.
No, it's not coming home.
I mean, hey, if we're talking about not coming home, Germany. Hello.
I was gonna say,
Hello?
side tangent about England. Did you know that Erling Haaland could play for England if he wanted to?
Yes.
Bro,
He's-
Erling Haaland and Harry Kane front two.
Yeah,
he can't-
chooses to play for Norway.
He can't anymore because he played for Norway, but he could have played for England. His mom is English.
Dude, but like, imagine the world where we had a English 4-4-2, and you have Harry Kane and Erling Haaland up front. Dear God.
I
still
heard that fact and I was like, "Are you kidding?" And he picked Norway over like probably the freest way to the championship.
Oh my God.
I just think about the fact that like some flight attendant at like, you know, Air France or whatever decided some lady was too pregnant to fly, and now Florian Balogun plays for the U.S.
Arabe Balogun.
But he could have played for
Yeah.
Nigeria, England, or the U.S., and he picked the U.S.
Good choice. Good choice.
Also, while we're on the tangent, oh my God, hit the net on your PKs. Hit the net.
Bro.
And it's
the
not just a Germany
Morocco-
thing,
the
it's an
Morocco
everything
game-
thing.
Dude, the Morocco-Netherlands game was insane.
Germany,
There-
Paraguay,
there had-
Morocco,
there-
Netherlands,
There
hit the
had
net.
to have been a magnet. Okay, yeah, no, the Germany, Paraguay, when the sixth striker or the sixth PK taker
Skied it.
sails it 20 rows into the stands.
I don't know the numbers, but I swear the make rate on PKs at this World Cup has to be the worst ever.
Dude, I felt so bad for Manuel Neuer, the Germany keeper, because I mean he put up an insane performance as a GK in penalty takeouts or shootouts, like an actually insane performance, and you still end up losing because your team can't put the ball in the net.
Not even in net, not even on net. Like it was, those shots
even
were
on target.
so bad.
Those would be classified as shots, not shots on goal.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the numbers. Does anybody venture to guess what the make rate of penalty kicks in this World Cup is? Just in this World Cup has been. I can tell you
70%.
what the
Okay.
average is first, if you'd like to, or not.
Oh, okay. Give me the average. Yeah, give me the average just so we know.
Historically speaking, FIFA World Cups average 80% conversion rate on PKs.
Okay, I'm trying to think of like the PKs. I'm just is this just like all like group stage and knockouts, or this is just
like
okay,
entirety of World
the
Cups.
whole thing?
Yep.
Ooh,
If
this
you-
year,
It's
There
count.
isn't
It's
PKs in group stage.
if there's a penalty,
yeah, like if there's a penalty.
Oh,
like a penalty kick,
Maybe
a
think
penalty
about
shootout.
oh, I thought you were just doing penalty shootout stats. I didn't even.
No, this is like also penalties, which there have been
A couple,
a decent. There's been a few.
but there's
I know
definitely,
of- I know of
definitely
one
way
that's-
more
that-
in penalty.
I know
in
of one
penalty
that was a
shootouts.
miss, and that was Messi, which was, and then he goes and gets a hat trick. But
68%.
I'm gonna go 54.
Okay, and Quilly, what'd you say?
68.
It is 60.6%, which
Wow.
is all time low since they've started
like
tracking. it.
that's bad. That is
I mean,
incredibly bad.
I couldn't imagine the pressure. I've walked up to a putt playing against my friends for $0 on the line. I couldn't imagine the pressure of standing in an arena of 40,000 something odd people. I think it's more. They feel like 80,000 people.
Well, in the American stadiums, yeah, it's that's
You have 80,000 people plus the millions at home watching you, and it's just you, a ball, another dude, and a net.
on TV that net always looks insanely large, but in person with a 6'6" keeper and net, that net probably looks tiny.
I imagine the stadium poles are just through the goddamn roof.
Yeah, the shaky crosshair.
My knees have shaken standing next to Zen interviewing him. I don't know what it's like to have to just like lock in. You have one chance to kick a ball out of net.
Yeah,
I would sell.
Insane. I think the last match tonight is
Mexico, Ecuador. In Mexico City.
Banger series.
Also, the last stat that I'll tell, when shooting down the middle, a staggering 19.2% of penalties have missed the target. That's so bad.
So that means they've just either hit the crossbar or sailed it, shooting down the middle.
And in that Germany-Paraguay penalty shootout, 5 out of 10 shots hit the net.
Yeah, that shootout was insane.
I was talking to my wife on the phone. She's visiting her sister-in-law who is going to be having a baby shortly. But they were all watching the game, and the filter kind of came off, and she's like, "Aren't they supposed to try and hit the net?" I was like, "Yes, they are. They are supposed to try and hit the net."
Oh, I mean, there's some crazy caster curse with the Germany one. The first PK taker, they're talking about how like he is like the most reliable PK taker for Germany. This is the guy you want to step up and score, and then immediately post out, and everyone's just like, And well, they showed up once that were like, the team that wins the coin toss and kicks the penalty, like kicks the first penalty, wins it 8 times out of 10. And I think Paraguay shot second against Germany, and then was Morocco or Netherlands second in the PKs? I don't remember.
Morocco, because they had a walk off.
Oh right, yeah. So far that percentage is not looking great. I mean, that's insane. This World Cup's great. Man. I love this.
But back to our last section before the Quili question here, and that is we have some Reds roster rumors for LCQ teams, for NA at least so far. These are some teams that have signed up for NA's LCQ. So Red, you wanna hit us with it?
Oh yeah, we got some not so surprising ones. We'll get those ones out of the way first. Obviously, Foot. Shocker, it's the same team. Who could have guessed? The team that's probably going to be the 5 seed for North America. Cheese, Chronic, Justin. I mean, yeah, shocker. But obviously, some of the other notable teams here, some notable orgs. Gen G have finished the rebuild for the LCQ with Evo, Frosty, and Magic Bear. I think a fantastic pickup. Evo has been playing incredibly well this season, and I think will slot in very well with Frosty and Magic Bear. A very high mechanical team, and then you have the the high mental fortitude of Magic Bear. I think will round this team out well and could give Foot a run for the money. In the long run, I think Foot will do better, but will definitely be interesting to see if this is a team that ends up deciding to stick it out after the season or not. Moving on to the next org, and I think the third time
he's
come back.
He's back.
He's back again. Appjack in North America under the Dignitas banner
again
with Bora and 5UP. Can't say it's the most unpredictable acquisition for Dignitas because there's something about Appjack and Dignitas. Whatever they're doing over there, they have a great connection, and he's back, North American soil. We'll see if Appjack can kind of get rid of the shackles that were this season so far under GK, because I mean the floor is it's the floor. It's
a tripping hazard.
It is it's not even a tripping hazard. You have to dig up the floor at
It's
this
subterranean.
point.
Oh no.
It's subterranean. I mean, they just need to do all right for this to, I think, be a win for this for Abjack at this point. And then M80, some familiar names here for this M80 squad: Life, Mech, and Panda. Will be competing for the LCQ.
No,
Not really a
Noli.
team. No Noli. But this again, this is kind of qualifying into that NA bubble team side of things. Barring a miracle run, I don't see this team really getting a shot at being the LCQ team for NA. And then finally, of course, we'll call this the this is the for the fun, for the content, if you will. Garrick, close enough. Garrett G, Gimmick, and Squishy, the Unks back in action.
Gimmick is back. What a time.
The unction, if you
The
will.
unction.
Gimmick, the unction is in action. Gimmick picking up the sticks again. Garrett G just doing Garrett G things along with Squishy. Kind of surprised we aren't seeing Squishy try to do something with Jinxie again. But this is definitely I feel like they're turning into the new like NA gatekeep squad. Like, if you want to be considered bubble, you need to be able to go toe to toe with these guys. I feel like this is like the level that we're getting to, because they're not going to be hardcore sweating. They're not in there locked in. Like, this is putting their body on the line. They're in there for the fun of it. But
to bring
they're still
to bring
ex-pros.
to bring Quili back into it. They're the Brian Scalabrine of NA
Yes,
Rocket League.
They're absolutely the Brian Scalabrine of Rocket League.
If you can't beat them, you're closer. You're closer to no one than you are to LeBron. Or he is LeBron, whatever the saying is.
They are very much closer to the top pros than you are to them.
Yeah. So for people who don't know, that Brian Scalabrine played a lot of 1v1s against like anybody who wanted to challenge him, and basically he killed everyone. And he's like, look, I'm closer in skill to LeBron than you are to me. And people didn't believe him because he was considered to be like one of the worst players in the NBA, but he is
had like
amazing.
8 minutes, 1 point. Like, he was putting up like true bench warmer numbers. We're talking like he would be the guy that they would March Madness senior night, like 2 minutes, there's a minute left and they're subbing in the water boy. Like, we're talking like that level of minutes, and this guy would go out and just absolutely demolish people.
Why are we shitting on the Red Mamba right now? Why are we just dunking on the Red Mamba right now?
We're comparing we're comparing him to GGS.
That man still got the bread. He got paid. I mean, he did what was needed.
He had the motion. He was in the league.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so some interesting teams there from in the LCQ. Interested to kind of see what happens, but as of right now, I feel like it's Foot's spot to lose. I think that they just looked so good. They were very close to making a run in Boston and in Paris, or sorry, not in Boston, but in Paris, to get the spot outright. But we'll have to wait and see on that. But anything else anyone wants to add before we do the Quili Movie Club and Quili's question for the week?
Why didn't we mention Little Step Bros? Who's their new third?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't even remember.
Just him and Guh. That's all I know. Just him and Guh.
If Footloose, Justin is truly cursed. He sold. If that's the case, I could see. I believe it. Sold his soul to win the championship with NRG, and
worth it. That
it was worth it. I mean, yeah, worth it. Is that what it takes to win? You have to sell your soul to Turbo Pulsa, and then
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go call Turbo.
Yeah, you'll make a deal.
I'm gonna go win Worlds for NA.
It definitely went down to Georgia.
Went down to Georgia.
But
think we're all good.
Yep.
All right.
We're all good.
Let's hear them, Quili. What are the questions?
Movie club first. So this past week, I managed to see Supergirl and Toy Story 5. I did that in a back-to-back setting, and I debated going for a third to go see Masters of the Universe. But that started at 9:30, and that movie's 2.5 hours long. So with previews, it wouldn't start till 10. I wouldn't have been out of there till 12:30, and then it was like a 45-minute drive. I was like, you know what? No,
we're calling it there.
But
did you buy one? Did you buy one ticket or 2 tickets though?
What do you mean? Well, I have A-list, so I don't buy any tickets. They're all free.
Fair.
I'm a movie grinder here. I'm a real sweat. I'm
Yeah, I was
saving
like,
cinema month
I
by
already
month.
knew you were. I was like, I already knew you were a movie grinder. You went back to back, but I could not sit in a movie
He's a
theater for 6
cinephile.
hours.
I'm a
I could
sweat.
not do
Yeah,
it.
dude. I wanted to do the three-peat. I was like, I need sleep. I'm trying. Sleep is very important. I had to sit there with myself. I bought the ticket and canceled it twice in the parking lot. I was like fighting with myself that hard. I was like, I'm a loser for not doing this. So I was like, I need to sleep. I got to stop being unrealistic.
The people need to know the movie club though.
I want to see Master of the Universe so bad. I feel like I'm not gonna. I don't enjoy movies as much watching it on my PC at home or on a TV.
Fair.
I mean, maybe on a TV still, but on my I usually watch movies on my PC after, and it's just not the same as seeing it on the big screen, the big cinema screen. It's nothing compares to it. But Toy Story 5, Toy Story, you know, they make banger after banger. Toy Story 4 might have been hated. Guess what? I loved it. I cried during it. I shed tears during that movie. Toy Story 5, there was a real tearjerker moment in this one. I welled up. I'll be honest. Did they retcon some things? Possibly. A little bit of a spoiler, not really though. Jessie had writing on a part of her clothing, which completely makes no sense because in the first movie, that dude that's bald went buck wild for the word Andy being written on the bottom of Woody's
shoe.
foot. He called in an expert from overseas to come fix up this toy, and he just let Jessie have writing on the inside of her clothing. Nar. That was my only problem really with the movie. Outside that, the movie was cute, it was fun. It was a very Jessie centric movie, so I enjoyed it a lot regardless. Yeah, it's anytime you can see the Toy Story characters on screen, it's gonna be a great time. I think I gave
a
that
little
movie...
a little bit scary with the screen time stuff.
What do you
I'm
mean?
terrified.
Oh,
A
yeah.
little bit terrified.
It got very real. It
Like
got
all
very
the
real.
children are like glued to their iPads, and I'm like,
It's very accurate. Talk about how to like ages them faster than it should be. It's very accurate. I also saw Supergirl. Let's just say Millie, she's great at Supergirl. The movie, not gonna get that time back.
Wait. What was the rating for Toy Story?
3.5 stars.
Okay, that's pretty good.
3.5
That's high.
stars.
That's a high rating for you.
Yeah, it's 3.5 stars, and it is fourth on the year for movies.
What's first?
Obsession.
Okay.
Because Obsession, Project Hail Mary, Mortal Kombat 2,
What did
Toy
Obsession
Story
get?
5. What do you mean? For me?
Yeah, out of 5.
4.5 stars.
What's a 5?
A 5 would be Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
Fair. That's valid.
Just
Yeah,
Inglorious
just-
Bastard.
Yeah,
It's a 5-star movie.
just,
Oh, it's
just
still fair.
curious. Just
Everything
curious.
Everywhere All at Once. 5-star movie.
Okay.
That's just my top 30 on Letterboxd of those ones. It's really hard to get a 5-star rating because it's kind of hard to say. I do love movies though, so I'm not really nitpicking things. It's more just like some stupid little things. Obsession, everyone's probably seen it. There's a part where like he's knocking on a door, like yelling Bear's name. Bear, it was real, and it was like he wouldn't be yelling Bear's name at that point. I feel like he could have yelled a different name. That just threw me off for a second. It's really just, there's like not really much. It pretty much is a 5-star movie. 4.5 is basically 5. Round up. But Supergirl got 2 stars from me. Lobo was cool. Another they strayed a little bit from the comics. I'm not gonna act like I read the comics. But the original content in the comic was rather interesting. There is a dog. The needle drop, one of the most controversial things going on right now. By God, did it suck. No offense to the girl that sang it. I saw her on TikTok. She looks very nice, very kind. She's getting dragged through the mud, and I feel horrible for her because not her fault. She was just hired to sing a song. But yeah, no, the villain was just so bland and boring, and he served like almost no purpose. He was just like a villain. He was just there just to keep the story going along. But I mean, Millie as Supergirl, I think that's her name. She was awesome. I think she's going to be great in the team up movies. Like literally her character and there's the energy she brings. She is awesome, and I look forward to seeing her more on screen. Really another quick one. I did see How to Make a Killing. I watched that one at home. That's Glenn Powell movie about him murdering an entire bloodline to get an inheritance. That movie has a cool twist. That movie was really fun. I gave that 3 stars. That was a fun movie. So if you can, watch that. I will say Supergirl, still worth the watch. Still funny things. You got Jason Momoa as Lobo. What a time. Jason Momoa is just a funny ass dude. Not really nothing you argue about. But Quili Question. If you could only play 3 video games for the rest of your life,
Mm.
what are they?
Mm.
And are they all ball shooter games?
No, absolutely not.
Ball and gun games, the most unniche thing of all time.
Ooh, that is so tough. Oh my god.
Obvious answer for me.
Okay,
It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be weird. I'm putting Rocket League in there.
I am too.
I'll play that
I mean,
game.
fair.
I am
I'll
too.
play that
Fair.
game for hours.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
We all of us have like thousands of hours in Rocket League. Like it's like that's yeah.
I'm too competitive. I love
it
the
was like-
thrill of being better than someone in Rocket League.
Gosh. I mean, okay. Similar to you two. Like, I have to put rematch at this point. Like,
Fair.
you know, makes sense. I feel like an easy one to include in the top 3, just because, like, if you're thinking like for the rest of your life, right? So that's hopefully for all of us, it's a long time. I got for Minecraft in there. There is so much of variability with Minecraft.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You can always find a way to have your 2-week kick out of it. You know, it could be this mod pack, another mod pack, you know, whatever. There's so much you can do with that game, and I think that would allow you to kind of keep it spiced up, keep it fresh. Game 3 though, that's I think about that one.
Roblox and Fortnite.
I was kind of thinking like GTA 5.
That was my initial my initial question was gonna be one game, and I feel like that was gonna be it because that game just encompasses a lot of things.
Because like you could do single player if you want to, you could do multiplayer if you want to. There's like racing, there's flying, there's FPS a little, or at third PS, 3PS, whatever you want to say, third person, a little bit. But I feel like that's a pretty good one.
You know what? Just because we could play with the rules, because it's our rules. I want to just make it GTA 6.
I mean, supposedly there's no online feature when it releases.
Oh yeah, there wasn't with GTA 5 either. They want people to play their story mode.
True.
Yeah, it's like it comes out like a year later or something.
No, I think it was a month.
Was it a month?
I think
I think it was only a month.
it's gonna be a month. Yeah, probably. But also the price on release is gonna be $80.
Or 100 if you want to go into different shops than other people. Are you kidding me? We're gatekeeping shops in GTA now? Come on, dude.
Dude, this
Unreal.
this game had like $1 billion budget, so like I feel like I think GTA 5 is one of the highest grossing games of all time.
I think it's top 3 or top 2.
I think Minecraft
It's up there.
is up
It is
there.
very
GTA's up there, and then
Wii Sports and Tetris are the other. I feel like we looked this up on the stream.
We have before. I was trying to remember why we did, but we definitely have.
There was another random ass game just in the mix.
okay, I'm pulling it up right now. Top grossing video games of all time. The highest grossing video game in history is Tencent's Horror of Kings, generating $10 billion in lifetime mobile revenue.
Oh, it's a mobile
It's
game.
a mobile
Okay.
game.
That
GTA
makes sense.
GTA 5 is over 8 billion in 2. PUBG is over 8 billion at 3.
Yeah. Is that including mobile
It's
PUBG?
just
probably.
in-game purchases.
Probably.
This is all
Yeah.
in-game purchases. Just running this.
Revenue and sales. Yep. Minecraft 4, Candy Crush 5,
How Fortnite's not in this is beyond me.
Fortnite is 10, Roblox is 9.
It's again. If you think about Fortnite though, it's still relatively new.
I remember Fortnite was pulling in like $1 billion a month on mobile alone.
Yeah, Pokemon Go is 8, Clash of Clans is 7, Dungeon Fighter Online is 6,
All these mobile games, man.
Candy
All these
Crush
mobile
Saga
games.
5, Minecraft, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, PUBG.
Here,
Grand
all
Theft
these
Auto
AAA
5.
companies making games for console and PC when the real answer is right here.
Oh gosh. Okay, I think I got game number 3.
Okay.
The Elder Scrolls.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You can't again. Tons of replayability, tons of modding. You can there's always something new to do in that game. There's always something you haven't done in that game.
Yeah, I was gonna say an Assassin's Creed for me, or like maybe Subnautica. I really like that game a lot.
True. See, I would have said Black Flag, but eventually you're gonna get 100% Black Flag and you're cooked.
Yeah.
Because that's what that's what I'm doing. I legit took days off work. I took a day off work for when Black Flag gets released to just sit there and just
the remaster.
Oh yeah. gonna play the hell out of it.
That chair's gonna have the most crazy butt dent in the world at when you're done.
That's why we got the mesh.
The-
That's why we got
The shelves are
mesh.
going to be even more uneven. Except they're not uneven. We got out the level the last
We
time.
confirmed. It's something weird with the Video Ninja or something because it's not even curved on stream. So I don't know. Uncharted 2, that's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Did you decide any K-Cube?
Yeah, Rocket League. I was gonna say GTA, whether that's 5 or 6, whatever the parameters allow. And then I was thinking either like a Subnautica or an Assassin's Creed, but I'm probably gonna go Assassin's Creed.
Which one?
I like Brotherhood the most, I think.
It's a good shout. It's a good shout. There was three answers in my opinion that you could have said.
Is Assassin's Creed 3 one of them? The Civil War one?
No.
Is that the Civil War one?
That
You
was
played the Native American.
That was
Yeah.
the Revolutionary War. That was Revolutionary.
It's the only one I've played, and I loved it. I had a lot of
really.
fun with it.
So like I had such mixed feelings, and I think part of it is because
He's right. That was 3. That was 3.
All knowledge.
It was one of the first games where like it took like 13 stabs from the hidden blades to kill someone. I just hated it. I was like, it just takes like I don't want to sit here and spam swear for a year to try to take out a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
But
all right.
I was big like Assassin's Creed 2, peak. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We're all very good.
So I've narrowed it down.
Yep.
I've gone Rocket League.
Okay.
I was almost going to go 2K19. This is assuming that online servers are filled at all times, and I can play this game with people around the clock. I almost went to 2K19, but I already have Rocket League. That's another chase ball game. So we got Rocket League, original Modern Warfare 2, the greatest Call of Duty of all time. If you say otherwise, you're just wrong. And Spider-Man 2.
Really?
I was gonna go the original Spider-Man story is better, but the gameplay, physics-wise, and like how much more you could do in Spider-Man 2 gives it the edge. Just so I have a story game to play. Obviously, the MW2 story, the original story, a great story. Yeah, dude, nothing will compare to the amount of how high my quarters all went when that son of a bitch Shepard killed my boy in cold blood. Ghost was my go, and they just shot.
That's one less loose end.
Yeah, literally. And then I burnt him. And then I was sitting here, I was watching all those YouTube videos where they're like, this is why they didn't actually kill Ghost. And it's like a rendering. Because Ghost was outside the rendering of the flame. They're like, oh, he survives.
Yeah, he survived a 50, a Desert Eagle.
Point blank range to the chest.
Yeah. Okay. I saw the videos when people would start playing the remastered edition, and you go through the little training run, and Shepard would walk in and immediately just bah. I was a big fan of the MW3 story. I thought was also very top tier. Like, I think the scene in that one that really got me was when they flood the Lincoln Tunnel. You're swimming through like the cars and everything else that I won't really get into, but like that as a middle schooler at the time, peak.
You go from the airport, the infamous airport scene to the London tunnel scene. Is that the opening one where it's like it starts off with like a box truck and like it's a camcorder of a fan?
It was in it's Paris. It was that's the mission in Paris where it's daddy. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, MW2 showed no mercy. Or MW2 and MW3 showed no
both
mercy.
Of them. Let's bring back that those Call of Duty campaigns. I want those, man. Those had the like authentic like you're like I'm in. I'm locked in. Like,
dude, do you remember the Modern Warfare like the airport scene?
Yeah.
The no Russian. Yeah, we were talking about no Russian.
Yeah, it just
absolutely. They go from that to London to the London tunnel.
A great litmus test would be did you shoot or no in the no Russian scene? Because you didn't have to.
You don't have to shoot.
No.
I didn't shoot. I'm a good person. I thought that's why Markov killed me. Is that his name, Markov?
Yeah, Makarov.
And that's why Makarov killed me at the end because I didn't shoot anyone.
Yep, that's how it has to go.
Yeah, totally. That's why they were suspicious.
Oh man.
Cup of Joe. Hello, Joe. Is that a first time chatter? What is up, Cup of Joe?
Yeah. But is there anything else that we want to talk about video games, about Rocket League, about the World Cup, about anything that we've talked about so far? Are we good to wrap up for today?
I think I got nothing here.
Cup of Joe, have any questions?
I think he did, and I whispered him the answer, so we're good there, I think. So, but with that, I think that's a great place to wrap up for today. Thank you guys all so much for listening. Huge shout out to Alyssa B and all of our other Patreon supporters for keeping the lights on. For those watching live on Twitch or listening later, don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, share the show, tell a friend, help us level up. Want to join our community? Jump into our Discord or follow us on social media: Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, or Twitch. Which we're live streaming on right now. If you want to rep the show, come grab some gear from our merch store at boostoverball.com. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, remember to choose Boost over Ball. See ya.